Investigate the Army Medical Corps. What diseases were the biggest killers? What were some of the medical procedures that add to the medical problems of the times? How did bacterial play a major role in the loss of soldiers? What were the most important medical advances throughout the war? Dysentery, number one killer during the Civil War. Victims get severe diarrhea with passage of mucus and blood. Disease death. This disease is caused by any of the several bacteria. Sanitation was non-existent during this period of time. Any type of open wound could easily become infected, leading to severe complications, even death. The wounds got infected by bacteria and killed many soldiers. In 1863, Stonewall Jackson, surgeon, recommended the removal of his left arm, which had been badly damaged by friendly fire. When a chloroform-soaked cloth was placed over his nose, the Confederate general, in great pain, muttered, "What an infinite blessing," before going limp. What was the first antibiotic? How was it discovered? Who was the scientist that discovered the first antibiotic? Why was it important to medical field? Did any other wars help and promote the discovery of this antibiotic, and how? How was it used, and was it overused? What impact did it make on people? What were other antibiotics that were discovered after it? What bacteria did the antibiotics kill? But it was not until 1928 that penicillin, the first true antibiotic, was discovered by Alexander Fleming, professor of bacteriology at St. Mary's Hospital in London. World War II helped photo the penicillin. Penicillin was used to treat wounds. It helped people by saving their lives, not only during the war, but normal people that were not in the war. They killed Staphylococcus. Other antibiotics are 1942 adamine, 1943 sulfamirazine, 1944 ceftosine, the first the aminologicide, 1947 sulfadine deicine. I'm just gonna skip. When did hand hygiene become a common practice in the medical health care system? Why is hand hygiene important in reducing the bacteria and virus infection? Find an actual hand hygiene study and incorporate it into your movie. Also demonstrate the proper hand hygiene procedures in your movie, and there are other times or situations when hand hygiene is important. Sam and Eloise demonstrate that perpetual fever was contagious, and that this incident could drastically be reduced by appropriate hand washing by medical caregivers. He made this discovery in 1847 while working in the maternity department of the Vienna Lying in Hospital. Explain how antibiotics work in your body. Why are antibiotics so important in our lives today? Identify at least 5 different antibiotics and their specific bacteria in which they cure. Are there other precautions that can take to prevent bacterial infections? Antibiotics work by affecting things that bacterial cells have, but human cells don't. For example, human cells do not have cell walls, while many types of bacteria do. The antibiotic penicillin works by keeping a bacterium from building a cell wall. They kill bad germs in our body. And penicillin, such as penicillin and amoxicillin. Cephalosporins, such as cephalexin. Macrolide, such as erythrocin and clarithromycin and azathioprine, fluoroquinolones, such as ofloxacin, venlafaxine, and afloxacin. Sulfamides such as Bactrim and Proloprim. Are there good bacteria? If so, name several types of good bacteria. Where are they found? How do these good bacteria benefit humans? Can we live without these good bacteria? Lactobacillus found in intestines, bifidobacterium found in the stomach, Bacillus coeruleans found throughout the body. They benefit humans by keeping us alive. Without them, we could not survive. What is antibiotic resistance? Why should you be concerned about antibiotic resistance? Why are bacteria becoming resistant to antibiotics? How can you prevent resistance to antibiotics? List several ways or formats that bacteria have become antibiotic resistant. Antibiotic resistance is a natural phenomenon when an antibiotic is used. Bacteria that can resist that antibiotic have a greater chance of survival than those that are susceptible. If the bacteria has too much resistance, we could die. Antibiotic resistance occurs when bacteria change in some way that reduces or eliminates the effectiveness of drugs. Chemicals or other agents designed to cure or prevent infections, the bacteria survive and continue to multiply, causing more harm. Bacteria can do this through several mechanisms. Some bacteria develop the ability to neutralize the antibiotic before it can do harm. Others can rapidly pump the antibiotic out, and still others can change the antibiotic attached site so it could affect the function of the bacteria. Are antibacterial containing products better for preventing the spread of infections? Does their use add to the problem of resistance? Name some common antibacterial products. Yes, they are better because they kill the germ. Yes, because it is the same chemical soaps and germ detergents, hand lotions, disinfectants, window cleaners, cleaning cloths, surface sprays, mouthwashes, toothpaste, garbage bags, and plastic wrap, textiles, and carpets.
I look way too happy.
What are the names of some bacteria diseases that have become antibiotic resistant? Why are they so dangerous? Why do they spread so rapidly? How can we control this problem? In the future, will antibiotic resistant bacteria be more of a problem or less of a problem? Why? Why are we the cause of the problem? How can this problem be solved? Do probiotics have a role in preventing or treating drug resistance or drug resistant infections? Golden staph or MRSA and Neisseria gonorrhea, the cause of gonorrhea, are now almost always resistant to penicillin. In the past, these infections were usually controlled by penicillin. They are dangerous because less things kill them. They spread faster because they are immune to many things. We can control it by creating more things to stop them. It will be more of a problem in the future. We are the cause of the problem because we use the same thing to cure so many illnesses.
Good job, Matt.